Hello, I am Albalisa Smith with Vargas Smith Studio. This is the work in progress for the Marta Argueta de Vargas Community Art Center. In the previous episode, I mentioned to you that I was going to do like a video of every week on progress. This kind of took longer than I was expecting. Actually, is the work that I had done in the last 2 weeks. I have been doing other things, so I had some progress, but not as much as I wanted to have. But at least I wanted to share with you where I am with the model, and I just wanted to welcome you, and I hope you enjoy this episode with the work in progress of the Marta Argueta de Vargas Community Art Center. Before I forget, the Marta Argueta de Vargas Community Art Center is actually a complex of different pavilion/buildings. I forgot to mention that in the previous video. This Community Art Center, it has different pavilions like the theater. There is going to be a counseling center. There is going to be also an exhibition center. There is going to be the market artist center, and other centers that I will disclose in the final episode of this project. But one of them is also the library, the one I have been working on, and the one that I shared with you last episode. So this episode is basically the continuation of the last episode. Since the last time I talked to you, I have been working in the model, and one of the things that I can show you right now is in the main entry or vestibule of this library, the making of the floor. As you can see, it has a mezzanine and it has books in the second floor, and also it has certain seating areas as well. As you can see, the exterior tables, that was actually part of the design to be like an outdoor. And then you can see here more of the main atrium or vestibule, where is with the reception desk in the bottom floor, and some kind of thinking about the structural column design of this entry. Still, some of this design is make as I go, because I am combining everything model with paper. But as you can see, that's what I am. I want an atrium in the center where people can enjoy when they get into there to see the books. And then this scene right there, we are having a plaza connected with the outdoor book desk, where people can enjoy a nice outdoor settings to study or read their books, and on the plaza. And study of the roof right now, it's just the first layout. This is what you are seeing right now, is the first layout. It was made in the second level, but then I jump it up, and then I turn it down to be in the level number 1. And then in this scene, you can see different playing with the slopes of the roof. Just playing. This is the preliminary of the roof volume of this library. And this is the second one option that I had, where it looks more like you can see the empty holes. What I will explain later on. And then here, I'm trying to make the soffit between the exterior parts of the library and the interior. Here in this scene, you can see and keep playing with the roof of the first interior atrium and the rest of the building, playing around with some wall openings. See how this is looking like. In this scene, we are working with different options for the roof. This is another roof that originally was the first concept I had in my model. It looks like something that was going to look like a butterfly or something like that, like maybe a hummingbird. But I'm just playing, and then I am playing with that with the mass in place. So I basically create the roof in the mass face of the mass. Then here you can see more. He's coming to life. I added up a little more trees and a little more tables and benches around the areas where it are not covered. That will I explain what it is. And here a little the study how it's looking inside the atrium. Little covering instead of using canopy. I just wanted to use a soffit to cover from the water as part of the volume plane of this facade. Little intent that you see for the plaza in front of the library, and I am raising some trees because up there I am going to have a beautiful fountain, and the trees were kind of obstructing the view. And then I am trying to soften up the corners of the skews of the planting areas. This atrium is something that is very self-explanatory, but I just want to, as I go, I see some of these things, and then as I go, I keep curved. But you see, it softened up so much the circulation around the plaza, and I had to adjust the second floor. I had it right now like at 10 feet, but I'm gonna change it to probably 14 feet, which is a very good height for the mezzanine area. Well, we have to remember we have the open wet truss support system, and which I am thinking about maybe 2 feet of height, and then giving a little bit of 10 feet for open clearance, and maybe a few inches more for the mechanical and electrical systems. So, but right now I am a little bit too low. I need to high it up a little bit in this progress, this work in progress. But I just didn't want to wait more, because right now I am at a stopping point. I am a good stopping point because I need to take this to the canary paper, because there are some things that are not making sense while I'm working in the Revit model. They are not making sense, so I have to kind of stop. So what I do is just going to take it with this, and then with the canary paper, then I am going to try to figure it out, the connection between those two outdoor tables. That is going to need some study with the other entries to the lateral entries to the library. So hopefully the next time that you see the next video, is going to have all that is going to be solved. And then I am also thinking that I am going to make another a continuation of the mezzanine into the rest of the library. We will see. I am right now just I am playing as I go. I just have the concept, but I am trying to feel the project. And also the next time I'm going to be talking about the back of the house, where all the books, all the curating is happening, all the office organization that's going on behind the scenes and all that. And then I am myself going to go a little trip to the local library here in Roswell and see behind the scenes, so that I am going to be accurate in the back of the house, because right now the rest of the project is self-explanatory, but in what's going on behind the scenes it really requires some research. And so I hope I am gonna see you the next week, and then I hope you keep track of what I am doing, and then hopefully at the end of the month I will have the final video. I was considering having a webinar with this Revit for the middle-aged architects, but I do believe that I had to cancel it because a friend of mine just brought to my attention that was on Thanksgiving. Well, my mother's death anniversary is in November the 23rd, so I wasn't even thinking about it. But then my friend just reminded me of this and that, so I just have to cancel it. So, but what I am not going to cancel, sharing with you the video of the final for the library, which again is, as a reminder, is just a pavilion / building for the Marta Argueta Community Art Center. After this is gonna come other the rest of the pavilion. The next one gonna be working after the library is done is gonna be the theater, which is gonna have to be a little bit more more work, intense work. So I hope you have a very nice week, and I do appreciate your attention, and have a great week again. Bye.